Before the world knew his name, there was just a skinny kid from Crumlin walking around with a fire in his chest that didn't match the size of his frame.
My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan.
And what's your status, or what's your professionalism?
I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter, and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future.
Ireland had fighters, but nobody had him. There are athletes who compete, and there are athletes who bend reality. McGregor was the second kind. Every generation gets one. Ali.
I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Tyson.
My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children.
And in the 2010s, it was Conor.
We're not here just to take part, we're here to take over.
Crumlin isn't the kind of place that creates celebrities. It creates survivors. It creates kids who learn to defend themselves early.
I suppose that growing up there was two things that were really important. Could you play football? How good you were at playing football, and how good you were at fighting. You know, they were the two things where I grew up that were important. And I never really, I suppose fighting was never in my head. It was more, I wanted to play football, and that was what I was set on. And then maybe as I grew up and start going outside my little estate and all, things start happening, maybe conflicts start happening. And I mean, I had to kind of think to myself, right, I need to be able to defend myself now as well. So I suppose I probably started off getting into it just so people would leave me alone. People wouldn't say that, you know, just say, oh, that guy does this, and we leave him alone, you know.
Coach John Kavanagh saw a skinny teenager with a big mouth, but an even bigger spark. A kid who trained like the world owed him everything. A kid who carried himself like he'd already made it, even when he couldn't afford his own training gear. The day he knocked out Marcus Brimage wasn't the beginning of his career. It was the beginning of a phenomenon.
Thank you very much. Dana! 60 G's, baby!
A man who treated pressure like oxygen. A man who believed in destiny so hard, the universe eventually believed it too.
We showed a little video of you when you were just a young kid. This is what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to be.
You know, yeah, a young boy, my oldest sister, when I was a young kid at around 15 years of age, unsure where I was going, came to me with a book.
The Secret, the Law of Attraction, the book on the Law of Attraction.
The key to living the law of attraction.
The Secret, and preaching the law of attraction to keep positive and have belief in where you're going, and you're able to, you can almost visually create your entire world. And then I was like, I'm going to do that, and I will do that. And then that's when I began to practice it. And I would practice like little parts of it. Like when we were driving into the shopping mall, I would always visualize that the car park space right at the front door would be empty for me, waiting for us to pull up. You know, and I kept building on that, and I got better at it, and I became so damn good at it, and I was able to go in front of the world and tell the world.
Word for word, you said, I felt when we stared down, I felt his right hand was twitching, which was a subtle tell for me. He is ready to unload that right hand, and I feel that could be a downfall for him. If he lets that right hand go, I will not be there. I simply enter the way I enter, and that is enough. They either overextend or they shrink away, but either way it is not good for them. I will create traps and dead space inside that octagon, and I will walk him into that dead space. But all of a sudden, he will be in danger.
And so you visualize it,
I visualize
it, you feel it, you tell everybody?
I tell everyone. I think that's a very important thing. It's easy for us to keep it all in, but you're not
on the line then.
How do you predict these
if
things?
you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality. I knew he would overextend, and I knew I'd catch him.
He talked like a champion years before he became one, and people hated him for it until they didn't. That's the thing about confidence. If you can back it up, it becomes a superpower. He didn't just call out fighters. He dismantled them verbally before ever touching them physically.
I would describe the UFC featherweight division as mine. It will be just me. UFC featherweight division, Conor McGregor.
I don't give a about rankings. As far as I'm concerned, I'm number 1. And when Dustin's head clatters off that canvas, they'll realise pretty soon. These custom-made suits aren't cheap. This solid gold pocket watch. 3 people died making this watch, you know what I mean? I need to put people away.
Honestly, I think he's basic. He has that basic Thai stance. Nothing unpredictable. Same shots every fight. There's a young, handsome Irish man coming up that's looking to take his head clean off.
Dustin thinks it's all talk, but when he wakes up with his nose plastered on the other side of his face, he's gonna know it's not all talk.
He didn't just promote a fight. He turned it into theater. He didn't just win. He prophesied victory. And then came José Aldo, the pound-for-pound king, the unbreakable champion, a man who hadn't lost in a decade. Conor didn't show fear. He showed obsession. He hunted Aldo psychologically. Press conferences, interviews, tours. He kept a constant drum beating in Aldo's ears, breaking him down piece by piece. It wasn't trash talk. It was psychological warfare.
I own this town. I own Rio de Janeiro. So for him to say he is the king and I am the joker, if this was a different time, I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone that was not fit to walk. But we are in a new time, so I'll whoop his ass in July. Look into my eyes, little man. Little Brazilian. Ooh, vamos here. What you got to say now, face to face, man to man? What you got to say? You got nothing to say. Otario, Otario! Otario, Otario! You know what that means? Pussy.
Who's this guy you're fighting?
This guy is a dead man walking. That's who this guy is.
What are you going to do to this guy in the ring, physically?
I am going to maul him. I am going to rip him limb from limb.
You see fear in my eyes? You see nothing in my eyes, you little midget. You little skinny old Brazilian fuck. You little bitch. What are you looking at? Yeah, what you want to do? You want to do something? You want to do something? You want to do something? Little Brazilian bitch. What you going to do? What you going to do? What you gonna do? You little bitch. Come here, I'll take that belt. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
Oh, is that mine? Thanks so much.
He might get mad.
Who might get mad? Where's he at? What's he gonna do? Take a picture here.
It's your fault.
I want to home.
Don't dream. Your dream.
You like it?
Yeah, don't dream.
It looks good, right?
No, never.
Say goodbye.
Never.
Come get it.
You?
Come get it. Come get it. You little old fuck, come get it. When somebody takes a possession of yours and waves it in your face and tells you to come and get it, and you sit there and do nothing, that's the biggest sign of fear I've ever seen. He took this can of Monster Energy from this table and said, come and get it. I drill it through his head.
Eu cheguei aqui, eu sou o rei. Eu cheguei aqui e trouxe o sol, só chove nessa cidade. Cheguei aqui e já trouxe o sol pra vocês pelo menos sorrirem. Vocês estarem aqui hoje. Eu sou o campeão. Eu sou o campeão.
Looking at the king and
Eu sou o campeão.
You're looking at the king and talking, yeah? You're looking at him. You're looking at him. You're looking at him. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh, sai.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You're gonna do nothing. Get up there and die. Sit down. You're looking at the king. You're looking at the king.
Filha da puta.
You do nothing.
Oh yeah, come on, you little bitch.
But you said you smell fear in him.
Yes, there's a beautiful aroma that arouses me.
Let's go a little bit closer. Don't touch. Closer, let's go closer. You wanna smell his pussy. I can smell your pussy from here.
Rio is river, right?
Yes.
I own this river.
I love Brazil. And Brazil loves me. Make no mistake, Brazil loves me, yeah?
Então, pra mim não afeta em nada, isso é lógico. Isso não é nada, Flamengo. Não é nada. Não é nada. Não é nada. Não é nada. Eu sou campeão. Eu sou campeão. Você não é nada. Você não é nada. Você não é nada. Você não é nada.
Jose, are you listening? Jose, keep that belt listening. McGregor's coming for you. He'll do you in two. Walking in McGregor, one on
Then came the moment. 13 seconds. A single counter left. 10 years of dominance erased in less than the time it takes to blink. The world didn't just witness a knockout, it witnessed a coronation. Conor wasn't a star anymore. He was a global force, a once-in-a-generation moment wrapped in tattoos, fury, and Irish pride. And he wasn't close to done.
13 seconds, we have confirmed. It is the fastest finish in a title fight ever in UFC history.
Wow.
How do you feel right now?
I feel clean. I feel like my work has paid off.
Your state of zen certainly paid off as well this week. It took very little energy to finish that fight. Tell me how you saw that opening and what you landed.
I just wanted to enjoy it, you know. A lot of people force their shots, and I honestly believe power is an illusion. It's the perception of power is like if it's tense and squeezed, but to me that can be seen a mile away. So I just like to place and just let it go. It's 4-ounce gloves. You just need to tip the chin, and that's it.
Most fighters dream of becoming champion. Conor dreamed of rewriting the rulebook entirely. One belt wasn't enough. The UFC had never seen a simultaneous double champion, and Conor made that gap in history feel like a personal insult. Conor was set to fight RDA, but the fight got canceled, so Conor fought Nate Diaz in a late replacement fight.
Fuck that! Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for, motherfucker! I'm gonna fight your fucking ass! You know what's the real fight, what's the real money fight is me, not these clowns that you already punked at the press conference. Don't no one want to see that, you know you beat them already. That's an easy fight. You want that real shit right here. Hey, and I'm not...
Unfortunately, we can't talk like that on Fox.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck either. I don't give a fuck either.
He's like a little cholo gangster from the hood. But at the same time, he coaches kids jiu-jitsu on a Sunday morning and goes on bike rides with the elderly. He makes gun signs with the right hand and animal balloons with the left hand. So you're a credit to the community.
He lost the fight against Diaz via a rear naked choke.
And then all of a sudden he's shooting for a takedown. And I'm like, oh, you're a wrestler now. You're a wrestler. I remember I'm the black belt in jiu-jitsu, and you're shooting on me now. So me and you know that this is a wrap. This is a wrap.
Then he had a rematch with Nate Diaz.
Conor, this is a huge fight. Perhaps the most important fight of your career. Give us your thoughts on this rematch.
He should have killed me when he had the chance, because now I'm back and I'm going to kill you and your whole team. You and them kids.
What kind of fighter would I be if I lost a contest at a specific weight against a specific individual, and then I said, well, you got me this time, I'll get you, cut a load of weight and I'll get you this time, I'll get you at that weight. So it makes sense for me to have the contest at 170, and I'm going to tee off on him. This time I'm going to be a lot more prepared for the size and the weight and for the distance also. One thing I underestimated was his durability and his experience.
The fight was very competitive, and McGregor won the fight via a controversial majority decision.
That was a dog fight. You had to dig deep. Give us your thoughts. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker! The king is back!
After that, Conor fought Eddie Alvarez.
Sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck!
I predict I rearrange his face. He's too easily hit. Through all the talk and through everything else, he can be hit too easily. It's happened to him his whole career. And when you're talking about somebody with the precision I have, I'm gonna hit him
He's gonna fall. Maybe if his toughness holds up, he'll survive. But then his face will begin to be rearranged. So that's what I predict.
What round, Conor?
Again, I think one round. If he can hold out and he can drag it into the trenches, I'll take my hat off to him. But he'll never be the same after if that is the case.
Eddie Alvarez was meant to stop him. A veteran, a dog, a man built for pressure. Instead, he became part of the greatest performance of McGregor's career. On that night in Madison Square Garden, Conor wasn't human. He was operating at a frequency beyond anything the UFC had seen. Every punch looked like it came from the future. Every movement looked scripted by a master director. And then came the moment burned into MMA history. The arena exploded. Ireland screamed. The sport changed forever. It was the peak. But nobody realizes they've reached the peak until the climb starts going backwards. Success isn't dangerous. The size of success is. And Conor reached a size that no MMA fighter had ever touched. When he signed the contract to box Floyd Mayweather, it wasn't a fight, it was a heist. A master thief walking into the richest vault in combat sports with a grin on his face. Everyone wanted to see what would happen when the loudest man in MMA met the greatest defensive boxer of all time.
He jumped up and he shouted, Voltron, Power Rangers, and these fucking juice heads come walking standing before me. Me, 40 years of age. Get your fucking shit together, my God. You juice head turkey and you juice head turkey. Look where you're standing now. Look where you're standing now, you two fucking bitches. You'll do fuck all. On the count of 3, I want everyone in this arena to scream at the top of your lungs, fuck the Mayweathers. 1, 2, 3.
And when Conor stepped into that ring, he didn't embarrass himself. He actually fought well, better than anyone expected. He lost, but it didn't feel like a loss. It felt like a victory, dressed as defeat. He left with generational wealth, but something else happened too, something subtle. He tasted a lifestyle no fighter should taste. And once he got that taste, the hunger that made him special began to rot. Some rivalries feel personal. This one felt biblical. Conor versus Khabib wasn't just a matchup. It was a collision of 2 worlds, 2 mindsets, 2 philosophies of combat. Fire against ice, chaos against discipline.
Hey, first of all, I want to say Alhamdulillah, God gave me everything. Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
The tension didn't start with the bus incident, but that moment turned it nuclear. Conor storming into Brooklyn, the dolly smashing through the window. It was violence born from pride, loyalty, and a growing sense of losing control. When the fight was finally signed, it wasn't hype anymore. It felt like a war with no rules, no respect, no boundaries. The trash talk cut deeper than ever. Every sentence, every look, every insult added fuel to something that was already burning out of control.
We are coming for war. This fool is saying it's gonna be a long night. Trust me, mate, I'm ready for a long night. You hold on to legs for dear life. That's how you fight. You talk chicken this, chicken that, you shit your jocks when shit came on top. But you actually fight like a little shitty jokes rat. Anyway, you dive for the legs and hold on to them for dear life. What kind of fighting is that? What kind of way of fighting is that? Your little fake belt over there to be a guy, number 11 ranked, a real estate agent, and you bring that belt up on stage like it's a real belt. You're a phony, a fake, and I'm gonna expose you. Now you're up on the real shit, kid. You're with the real dogs now, brother, yeah? And you're gonna be smoked October 6th, live on pay-per-view, and I am gonna love every fucking second of it. I hope it's a long night.
Right
selling Brooklyn at
this is my 3rd fight in last 9 months, you know, and 26-0, never lose round. And I don't know what this guy talking about. I don't understand what he gonna do 6 October. He think whiskey gonna help him? I don't understand.
Oh yes.
Next question.
You tap the little stop that stops the bus.
You tap 4 times. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You tap 3 4 times. You tap 4
So
times.
what? I'll tap your head
You
off
tap
the
like
canvas,
chicken.
kid.
You tap like
I'll
chicken 4
tap your
times.
head off the canvas. He's a glass jaw. The Chechens, my Chechen friends, the Vainaki soldiers, they told me that they have chicken jaws in Dagestan. And I believe them because I know a glass jaw when I see one. And I've seen this man wobble many times. I've seen his brother sparked unconscious in another promotion. I know he is afraid of a smack. And if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun. So I believe inside the force. But I have been wrong before. I will be prepared for 5 rounds. You're looking at a fighting veteran. I've came through it all. I've been through it all. I've been on both sides of the world. I've been on the boxing side and I've been on this side. I'm ready for any occurrence. But this man is a glass jaw bomb. And I'm going to shatter him like that glass was shattered. May God have mercy on its soul on October 6th.
What are you talking about? Your wrestling is 0. Your grappling is 0.
Stall it then,
I'm
Bob.
gonna mow
Stall
you.
it. Let's wrestle, kid.
Let's wrestle. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle.
6 October. Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. Yeah, you hope, mate.
Fight night in Las Vegas was electric, but inside the cage, Conor's magic didn't land. Khabib drowned him, pressured him, broke him.
Just. Let's talk now. Let's talk. Let's talk. Stop. Fine kisses. Stop. Hey, stop. Stop. Hey. Stop. Stop. Let's talk. Stop. Stop.
The top wasn't the end. The brawl afterward, the chaos, the cage invasion, that was the moment everything fractured. Conor wasn't just defeated, he was humbled, he was exposed, and for the first time, the world wondered if the McGregor era was finished. After nearly 2 years away, the world wondered, could Conor still fight at the elite level? His first test back was Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone, a seasoned veteran, past his prime but still dangerous. Vegas erupted when Conor ended the fight in 40 seconds, a brutal reminder of the left hand's destructive power. For a moment, hope returned. The old Conor, precise, violent, confident, seemed alive. But beneath the flash, cracks were visible. The spotlight had shifted, and so had Conor. He wasn't just fighting, he was managing brands, alcohol lines, and acting projects. Despite the victory, fans and critics alike whispered, can he maintain this level? Or is this just a final performance before the decline? Conor's next chapter was written against Dustin Poirier. The first encounter was more than a fight. It was a reckoning. Poirier, patient and relentless, had studied every nuance of Conor's game. The result? Conor's first knockout loss in his career. The defeat sent shockwaves through the MMA world. The rematch was even more brutal.
Joe, in 16 hours' time, this man is gonna learn that if you disrespect a person's kindness and take it as a weakness, you must pay. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna make this man pay with his life, and I mean it. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night.
This is
You're only a little. Your wife is your husband. You're only a little of a thing, a silly little hillbilly. Joe Lee's wife! Joe Lee's wife! Joe Lee's wife! Joe Lee's wife! You little thing.
You used to be a lot better than that, man. The trash talk was a lot better than that.
Build up to the last fight, you were unusually kind to Dustin. Now on fight week, it's the exact opposite. So when did that switch happen?
Because he got knocked the out. Not McGregor fast, McGregor sleep.
Poirier's precision dismantled Conor's timing and left him battered. And then came the tibia break, a gruesome, career-defining injury.
Give us your thoughts on how it was going.
I was boxing the bleeding head off him, kicking the bleeding leg off him. Usual side dive to close the distance. This is not over. If I had to take this outside with him, it's all outside. I don't give a bollocks.
He said that he believes that one of the kicks that he checked is what broke your leg.
There was no check. There was not one of them I checked. Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby. Hit me back up, I'll chat to you later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You looking bitch, you little hoe. Fuck him.
The losses weren't just statistics, they were existential, challenging the identity he had built since Dublin. The era of untouchable Conor had ended. After the Poirier trilogy, Conor entered a period that looked less like a fighter's life and more like a cautionary tale. In a move that shocked even his most loyal fans, Conor flirted with politics. The Irish presidential stage became a platform for the Notorious, but this wasn't about governance. It was a media stunt, a showcase of ego, ambition, and the hunger for relevance. By now, whispers of a return dominated headlines. Conor posted training videos, cryptic statements, and interviews hinting at a comeback. The promise of a White House exhibition, a new crossover, or another UFC bout electrified the community, and the world waited because Conor McGregor's return would not be subtle. It would be thunderous. Conor McGregor's story is not a straight line. It's a roller coaster of brilliance and chaos, triumph and self-destruction, genius and spectacle. From a quiet neighborhood in Dublin to the bright lights of Las Vegas, from knocking out Aldo in 13 seconds and trading blows with Floyd Mayweather to canceled bouts with Michael Chandler. From UFC glory to social media infamy, Conor's journey has been anything but predictable. He has lived at the intersection of talent and ego, where the same qualities that forged a champion also fueled his fall. If you made it this far, be sure to like and subscribe for more MMA videos and documentaries.